All right, welcome back. As the seasons begin to change, there's a long-standing tradition right here at WCIA. Many of you look forward to this as much as we do every single year. It's time for the woolly worm forecast. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, with us today is none other than the legendary Judy Fraser. Welcome, Judy.
Oh, it's so nice to be here. This is one of my favorite things to do in the fall, is to share the forecast for the upcoming winter by the coat of the woolly worm.
The coat of the woolly worm. Okay, so let's talk about our little guy here. What do we got? What do we got here?
This is a little woolly worm that was given to me by somebody in Camargo many, many years ago, probably 20 years ago, from the Woolly Worm Festival, which I think still goes on today.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of fun, and I take him with me. It's a little worse for the wear, but what the heck?
He's still doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the history of the woolly worm and how this kind of came to be a thing that is used to help forecast the winter. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, it was an old mountain custom, the Blue Ridge Mountains, many, many years ago in the colonial times, I guess, when the Native Americans would kind of teach the settlers what to do to prepare for the upcoming winter. They didn't have the technical wizardry that we have today. So they said, pay attention to the behavior of animals, insects, and Mother Nature. In other words, if the leaves fall early in the fall, that means it's going to be a mild winter. If they fall late, a cold winter. Cobwebs, all of these things. The persimmon seeds was one of the things that they looked for. You cut it open and you see three different items. The spoon indicates a shovel for snow. Fork, mild. The knife, icy cold. And then, of course, the one that has survived years and years is the woolly worm.
The woolly worm.
And the coat of the woolly worm is very, very important.
So what are some of the different colors? So we're looking at some of these different pictures here. So we've got the different colors mean different things. Yes,
the woolly worms are not all the same. They're rather unique. And this year, I have to give a shout out to the wranglers. I call them my woolly worm wranglers. Phenomenal pictures, absolutely great. But there are four things that we look for. The color of the coat. The darker the color, the harsher the winter. The lighter the coat, the oranges, the browns, the milder the winter. And then you have their distant cousins, the white ones, and that means, obviously, snow. Then you look at the appearance of the woolly worm. Is it spiky? Is it bushy? Is it sparse? So those are the things. The spiky ones indicate a little icy conditions. Then you look at the segments. There's 13 segments of the woolly worm, 13 weeks of winter. So you look at each one of those segments, if you so desire. You could tell what week it's going to be cold and when it's going to be mild. And then the last thing, which is difficult, is the direction in which they're moving. I have one viewer. His name is Gray, and he's from Oakland. And he literally sits and watches the direction of the woolly worms. And I count on him every year, and he came through this year, so I'll tell you what he saw.
Okay, there you go.
If the worm moves south, obviously, that means a snowbird. We want to get out of here just like they do.
Yeah, get out of here. Go south.
If it's moving north, that means, it's not too bad. I think I'll stick around.
Interesting.
East-west confuses me, and I think they're confused too.
No, you don't know what
I don't know what that means.
Who knows what that's going to be? That's, I guess, we're trying to do our forecast there. So we had some fantastic pictures.
Oh, my gosh. Beautiful.
That came in and whatnot. Of not just that, but also these persimmon seeds we kind of talked about. And you can see the spoon feature there.
Most of the woolly worms, the persimmon seeds were spoons this year, which, of course, indicates a shovel and indicates the white stuff. And you could see from the pictures that we had a few. There's some more spoons.
Look at all those spoons.
Yeah, and I've seen them all. I mean, people say, oh, they're always spoons. No. I've seen forks. I've seen knives.
Sure.
So there definitely is something to that.
Okay, that's interesting. That may be a little bit of a precursor to what maybe Judy's forecast is going to be here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a short break.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to come back, and Judy's going to tell us what she has seen with the woolly worms this year and what her official
forecast is. You don't want to miss it. Be prepared.
We'll be back. Well, welcome back. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's almost time for the woolly worm forecast. Judy Fraser back here with us again. And Judy, we're excited to have you here and to get to the nitty-gritty. But let's talk about these moths.
Yeah.
We got a picture.
Yes, we do. This is what the caterpillar or the woolly worm turns into in the spring. It's called an Isabella tiger moth. And in the spring, some way, the caterpillar comes out of hibernation and becomes this little moth.
How about that?
And so it's really kind of cool. But you know, the woolly worm forecast has no meteorological credence. It has no scientific worth. It is just a fun way. But I'll tell you, 80% of the time, the woolly worm, generally speaking, and I'm talking, emphasizing generally, are right or right on target. 20% of the time, nothing. They're bad, they're wrong. So that's not a bad, 80%.
Hey, you hit 8 out of 10. You're in the Hall of Fame in a lot of in baseball. That's for sure.
That's right. Whether you're a worm or a meteorologist. You're doing really...
There you go. Exactly. So, you know, there's different woolly worms, different parts of the area.
Yes.
How do you collect all of that and then kind of try to come up with the forecast when there's a lot from a lot of different areas?
Yeah, well, I use central Illinois, and we get pictures from all over central Illinois. Springfield may have all black. Somebody may have more of the brown. But the majority wins, and I take all of the pictures, all of the reports, and I make columns, percentage pages. And whichever comes out on top, that's the percentage. And, it, obviously the black, the orange, and the white ones. And so that's how I come up with the forecast. And this year, interesting, this has been the most interesting year for the woolly worms.
And why would you say the most interesting?
Because we had a majority of colors that we've not seen that much before.
Okay. So let's throw up some photos here, and we'll kind of get into it here. So let's throw up, so there's a color right there.
And some of these worms this year were almost psychedelic. I mean, they were electrifying.
Bright,
I didn't
vivid.
know what that meant, but I figured it out. Thunder snow.
Oh my goodness. She said thunder snow, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Because they can pile up a bunch of snow and you still get the thunder and a little electricity. So we had a lot of those kind of worms this year. Wow. And of course the black and the orange. If it's black in the beginning, that's cold at the beginning, maybe some mild in the middle, and then cold at the end.
My goodness.
So but these, look at this little guy.
Yeah, look at that guy.
They have little
look at that.
tiny, but you'll notice all of them are spiky. This concerns me because the spiky is a little icy.
I see.
And I don't want icy. But look at these beautiful pictures. I mean, these are just, our wranglers have, look at this one. Look at how electrifying
You're right.
that
I
is.
have never seen such a variety of different ones like this.
I haven't either. I mean, it's just amazing to me that the pictures that we've got. But most of them are spiky and they're puffy, and I'm amazed at these pictures. I am so proud of our wranglers and so
great.
thrilled. And there you have the, now that one shows a black beginning, which is cold, and then we have segments that are more on the mild side, and then a little bit of cold at the end.
Some cold at the end.
So, this is, look at this guy. I mean, he's so white, so electrifying and spiky.
I get it, the lightning.
Yeah, look at you see what I mean? They have become photographic geniuses, my wranglers.
They have done fantastic.
Just phenomenal.
Well, you've obviously then had your work cut out for you after seeing all of these. And
I love the children ones.
The children with the
I love it.
with the dog there.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? You've had your work cut out for you though, because you've never seen this kind of display before.
Been an incredible year for woolly worms. I was fascinated by the colors, the look of them, the little psychedelic ones that I've seen. So it was interesting to put this all together.
Well, what did you find out? Go ahead and give it to us.
So
here we go.
Now these are the percentages of worms, and if we can see that, the percentages. This is here we go.
Yep.
The reports show that 30% were black, which means obviously cold. I mean, winters are cold anyway, but really cold is the black. Then we have the orange, which and the tan and the two-tone ones, and they came in at about 34%. So they're about equal. So we're going to get cold with tinges of mild weather. But look at this.
Oh, here we go.
Kevin.
Here's the lace one.
36%
wait, majority?
were white. Whites are always about 10%. That's about it. They're rare. We don't see that many.
Yeah.
This year, the majority of worms were white. So that give you a hint?
Snow lovers rejoice. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't want 68 inches of snow, as I said, but certainly this might be the year where people can enjoy a winter wonderland. So
We might get one finally, Judy says.
I think the children will be very, very happy with this forecast, and so I can. There it is, a white winter wonderland.
Oh my goodness.
And I am going to call this Snow Much Fun. And the persimmon seeds obviously agree. They were all spoons this year. And it's going to be cold, obviously, but a milder side of cold at times. And that's when you can get the most snow. The powdery sugar kind of snow is when it's really cold.
Really cold, yep.
But if you get in the 20s area, that's when you can get really a lot of snow.
Yeah, a lot of snow.
So, I mean, obviously we're going to have some cold snaps, but I think that's what the coat of the woolly worm says for the 25-26 winter
I can hear
forecast.
kids rejoicing and parents going, no!
It's the shoveling part that I don't
right?
like, you know. The sledding and the snowmen and all that kind of stuff is fun, but it's it's getting out there and shoveling it and trying to walk in it and so forth that it's a little challenging, shall we say.
Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. How about it?
Have it, folks.
She's done it. She's done it again. Whether you like it or not, that's how it's going to be because Judy said so, right?
Or the worm said
Or
so.
the worm said so. She just interpreted it
Yes,
for us
I
there.
interpret. I'm a promeologist.
I love it. Thank you for coming in and doing this again.
Oh, I love it.
This is
Thank you.
always a treat for all of us here. If you missed any of this, you need to go see the forecast again, you can head on over to our website at WCIA.com to get much more on the woolly worm forecast. Judy, you're awesome. We love you. You're a legend.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you so
very,
much.
very much. It's so enjoyable to be here. I loved it.
Awesome, Judy. All right, that'll do it. We'll see what happens this winter, but there's your forecast.